This week's cover of Time magazine hits close to home. It features the name of every U.S. city where a mass shooting has occurred this year, including Evansville and Owensboro. The cover that includes the word enough lists the locations of all 253 mass shootings so far this year. That list was compiled by the Gun Violence Archive. It defines a mass shooting as an incident where at least 4 people other than the shooter was injured or killed. Evansville made the cover for the shooting at the Sidetrack Tavern on February 17th of this year. 5 people were shot. No one died. The shooter was taken into custody. And just 1 month before that shooting, 4 people were shot inside of a home on Audubon Avenue in Owensboro. 3 people died in that shooting. 1 other person was seriously injured. 2 people were arrested in connection with that shooting. The editor of Time magazine says the cover is a reminder that the toll of gun violence is even greater than the public attacks that we typically think of as mass shootings.